She want it bad, I might pull up with a bag. Feeling myself till we land, I gotta move fast. I might take off with a rag. She asked me if we can be friends, I tell her we passed. I just took off with a meal, baby be breaking the deal. But I know the facts, wanna be patient, bitch I'm amazing. All of the money I make is a blast. Yeah, icy, bitch you got my icy heart. Feel like I've been making art, money are just like a chart. I won't take no bitch unless she take my life and rip apart. Why you say I'm nothing like your usual type? That wasn't smart. Don't take my hand unless you got the part. Wanna be friends but we fuck in the dark. Your body is precious what comes a la carte. You say she needs twins so I can't tell apart. Dressed like I thought but it seems like it's fashion. Calling my phone but I can't seem to answer. Thinking I'm crazy like Marilyn Manson. Shoot at the stars but she ain't from my mansion.
Even when we're talking about the playoffs, it's like, yo, sometimes you have to realize, like, yo, this is it. It's happening now, you know? And this moment decides the longevity of this whole thing. So, you know, some mornings you gotta wake up and be like, yo, this is my thing, not anyone else.
She want it bad, I might pull up with a bag. Feeling myself till we land, I gotta move fast. I might take off with a rag. She asked me if we can be friends, I tell her we passed. I just took off with a meal, baby be breaking the deal. But I know the facts, wanna be patient, bitch I'm amazing. All of the money I make is a blast off. I know you talking too much, get your head in the game. I took the mask off, don't look in the bag. It's full, I put a lot of my pain. But you know I've been inside of my head for the money and power. You gon' remember my name. Shawty be breaking my heart with a pussy and power. Feel like she running the game. She want it bad, I might pull up with a bag. Feeling myself till we land, I gotta move fast. I might take off with a rag. She asked me if we can be friends, I tell her we passed. I just took off with a meal, baby be breaking the deal. But I know the facts, wanna be patient, bitch I'm amazing. All of the money I make is a blast.
Hey yo, Trilly, punch me in. They see me in, I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop it and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing, I ran it up from the start to the end. But you just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I ran it on bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping or writing no love song, yeah. Writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again, I'm running this shit. Like, hey Jay, that's my name, little bro nigga from down LA. About 6'1" with a low top fade. Niggas knew that you was gonna get to that cake. Hey, bitch, say my name. Too dope, cool nigga, ain't shit changed. Bad that bitch, shorty screaming my name. And the phone sped off with a brand new chain. Nah, nigga, none of these fine. When a nigga pop out of design, in the booth cooking up in the Honda. If the bitch wanna fuck, gotta find her. So say you want smoke, but he lying. If you wanted that, he would come find us. Niggas know we ain't doing no hiding. When we pushing out, here come the sirens. 33 bags with some brand new Givenchy. I just put that bitch in a drop top. Up in the kitchen, ain't cooking no Winnie, but shawty said she want a hot box. I ate it once and I'm going in the jiffy, cause her ugly friend wanna cut block. No, I can't fuck with that thought, nah. JB pop out with that Glock. They see me in, I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing, I ran it up from the start to the end. But you just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I ran it on bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping or writing no love song, yeah. Writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again, I'm running this shit. She got some baggage she carrying, only keep for a week, I ain't marrying. If you shoot it at me, then I'm parrying. Hey, yo, nigga, you weak, you jarring. Sippin' on you for some weeks, tryna marry you. How the pussy ain't wet, you Aquarius. I be gone for a week, I get back, we can leave. Say it likely to blow, it's precarious. AP, bust, drip, water when I step at the house. Big ballin', put a dick in the mouth. TTG, my niggas hand shit out. She ain't my little secret. In the pussy, I'ma stretch a bitch out. Yeah, my phone probably stretching her out. My baby niggas know we bout. She want the money, the power, the glory. She think I'm in love, but I'm fucking a friend. Don't have no friends, but I got some brothers that I know was rockin' with me to the end. All of my partners in tune with each other, and none of them stressing about many bands. She got a man, but shawty a freak in the shit, so I don't give a fuck about a man. They see me in, I won never losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing, I ran it up from the start to the end. But you just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I ran it on bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping or writing no love song, yeah. Writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. shit. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gonna lose again. I'm running this shit.
I keep my head up high, I'm not gon' let it show. But baby, you're the one that I need when I'm way down low. I keep my head up high, I'm not gon' let it show. But baby, you're the one that I need and I can't let go. See it through, baby, we won't see it through. Thinking that I'm needing you, sometimes I really do. I can't let go, pull me up some more, things been moving slow, girl, if you alone, then just call me up, baby, hit me up, do the shit we did before, but I don't think you're gonna feel the way you did before, it's not like that. Shawty texting risky, sending pics from the brand new, baby going off the beaten path and you ain't careful, drinking all the bottles, feel like I ain't even met you, girl. I keep my head up high, I'm not gon' let it show. But baby, you're the one that I need when I'm way down low. I keep my head up high, I'm not gon' let it show. But baby, you're the one that I need and I can't let go. CC on the bag like you're trying to send a message. CC on the bag like we still be doing business. I ain't really feeling these antics. I ain't really feeling these antics. I don't really give a fuck at all though. I know that it's honest shit is something that you're proud of. I ain't trying to kill the vibe, so I'ma let you show off. I'm not trying to make it right, but baby girl, just go off. Say you wanna get me on the right track, get me on a flight back to you. How you gonna hit me like it's all facts? Hit me when I'm down bad. I keep my head up high, I'm not gon' let it show. But baby, you're the one that I need when I'm way down low. I keep my head up high, I'm not gon' let it show. But baby, you're the one that I need and I can't let go.
Really going on.
She on the gram without a plan, now she got her OnlyFans. She want the bands, now you fan, out here flexing on the gram. She only draws a foreign, call you when she is bored, and she never had a plan. She got her OnlyFans. She on the gram without a plan, now she got her OnlyFans. She want the bands, now you fan, out here flexing on the gram. She only draws a foreign, call you when she is bored, and she never had a plan. She got her OnlyFans. She live up in the hills, she gotta pay her bills. She got an attitude on God, that's why she taking pills. And she got her OnlyFans, don't judge when you a fan. Designer on demand, life's hard without a plan. Hills, she in LA, if you got drugs, pass it away. She want the bands up in the safe, she wanna know where she can stay. Everything she wanted, lifestyle on point. Try to fall in love when she's so private and so boring. She on the gram without a plan, now she got her OnlyFans. She want the bands, now you fan, out here flexing on the gram. She only draws a foreign, call you when she is bored, and she never had a plan. She got her OnlyFans. She on the gram without a plan, now she got her OnlyFans. She want the bands, now you fan, out here flexing on the gram. She only draws a foreign, call you when she is bored, and she never had a plan. She got her OnlyFans.
She only call me late night when I'm drifting away. I sent a double text and all she said was okay. Don't care about no one's feelings, she only wanna check. She went and turned into a fucking money maniac.
Yeah. Let's get it.
And if she only can, I'd be the best she's ever fucking had. I wanna ride, hop on a wave, jump on a flight, shawty, let's ride. And if you let me rock this evening, we gon' spend it on the weekend.
And then
She on the gram without a plan,
now she got her OnlyFans.
She want the bands, now you fan, out here flexing on the gram. She only draws a foreign, call you when she is bored, and she never had a plan. She got her OnlyFans. She on the gram without a plan.
she got her OnlyFans. Let's find out what happened
Your mom's mom is coming in town, and I gotta get out of here.
to the Wayans brothers. What made them end the Wayans brothers because they was so freaking hilarious. My mans. I cannot put this, bruh. The Wayans brothers show was legitly hilarious. Even the sad scenes, they gotta make you laugh. Marlon has to make you laugh. Have you seen Marlon's Way? He has to make you laugh, bruh. It's just so hilarious, bruh. He's funny. All of them are funny. Even Kim. Like, let's see what's going on.
Y'all don't know me. I'm crazy, boy. I'm crazy. Brooklyn, boy, Brooklyn.
You know, I didn't get the money that I thought I.
The GOAT. The GOAT. This man is so hilarious. Witherspoon is so hilarious. Oh my God. I wish he was still alive. And keep making movies. No matter what scene he did, he was hilarious in. Even if it was serious, sad, or he was, bruh, just hilarious. He's just hilarious. I love this man.
Should have done, and they won't give me a raise on the Wayans brother, but I prolonged it too long, asked for more money. They took the contract off the table.
God dang.
Yeah.
Why did the Wayans brothers suddenly end without a proper goodbye? Fans were shocked when the show stopped, and many wondered what really happened behind the scenes. Was it canceled because of low ratings or something else?
Nah.
You couldn't call? Huh? But there's no phones? Oh, let me get your fingers broken?
Did the network treat the Wayans brothers unfairly? And how did Sean and Marlon Wayans feel about the sudden ending? Let's explore the truth about why this popular sitcom came to an unexpected stop.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy is hilarious. David Wayans Jr. is hilarious. If you never seen him in a movie, watch Let's Be Cops. He is hilarious, bro. He acts just like his family members, bro. Yo, they act all the same way, bro. He got Damon's attitude, but Marlon, he's Marlon to the top. Like, I know that's probably his favorite uncle. Sean is hilarious too. They all are hilarious, bro. I just have to, bro. Watch Let's Be Cops. He is hilarious in there, bro.
Marlon Williams, acting tape, take one.
The Wayans Bros was a TV show that ran from 1995 to 1999. It was super funny and had people laughing nonstop. The show was about two brothers, Sean and Marlon, played by real-life brothers, Sean and Marlon Wayans. They were always looking for ways to make money, but their personalities were very different. Sean was the responsible one, while Marlon was carefree and wild. Even though they argued a lot, they always helped each other out in the end.
Yeah, what now? What, you got power?
Their dad, John Williams, played by John Witherspoon, owned a small diner. He was cheap and funny, and his personality added a lot of laughs to the show.
Yes, it did.
Many families, especially black families, loved watching because the characters felt real and relatable. The show even did well with audiences outside the black community.
Wait, what? What? I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm gonna just let it keep it going.
Because of its sharp humor and great cast.
Y'all don't know me. I'm crazy, boy. I'm crazy. Brooklyn, boy, Brooklyn.
Do you need a free, easy way to capture your gameplay?
Oh, my subscription with the fucking what do you call that? The red tube is gone. Oh my God.
But then something sad happened. The show ended suddenly with no final episode to wrap things up. Fans were upset and wanted answers. Fans didn't understand this decision, especially since the Wayans Bros had good ratings, even better than some of those teen shows. People were left wondering if there was another reason the show was canceled.
Yeah.
Theme songs are a big deal for TV shows, especially black sitcoms. They don't just set the vibe, they become part of the show's identity. The Wayans brothers understood this and made history by using...
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? We're gonna go back. Listen to what he says.
...was canceled. Theme songs are a big deal for TV shows, especially black sitcoms. They don't just set the vibe, they become part of the show's identity. The Wayans brothers understood...
The Wayans brothers. Oh my God. The Wayans brothers is hilarious, my guy.
...this and made history by using a hip-hop classic as their theme song. The show started with an instrumental version of Electric Relaxation by A Tribe Called Quest, a big name in hip-hop. This wasn't just music. It was a statement about culture, style, and identity. Sean and Marlon Wayans...
Ain't gonna lie, Quest was type fire. For our generation. Quest was type fire. But y'all don't want to understand what Quest is. Not nowadays. Y'all don't understand music. Nowadays, music is... I'm gonna just go on.
The stars of the show were deeply connected to hip-hop. Sean was a former DJ, and both brothers grew up in the heart of hip-hop culture. You could see it in...
Yo, what is wrong with Marlon? Why was he behind Sean like that? Yo.
Marlon Wayans, the stars of the show, were deeply connected to hip-hop.
He
Sean was a former DJ, and both brothers grew up in the...
Look at why he behind him like that.
...heart of hip-hop culture.
Yo, I can't with Marlon, bro.
Sure. You could see it in how they dressed, the way they talked,
and
of course, in their choice of theme song. Starting with a goofy intro that looked like it was straight out of the 70s, the real opening kicked in when they switched to the A Tribe Called Quest track. Fans loved it. It was fresh, cool, and felt authentic. But things changed after the second season. The theme song was replaced with a new instrumental made by Sean, Marlon, and their friend, actor Omar Epps. While the new music wasn't bad, it didn't have the same magic as Electric Relaxation.
Wait, did you just say Omar Epps? I didn't know Omar Epps does music. We're gonna look that shit up after this.
Many fans were disappointed. They had grown attached to the original track because it was unique and symbolized the show's vibe. The decision to change the theme song wasn't explained, but it left fans feeling a little let down. For many, that original hip-hop
I remember
track
when they was
set
on Jerry
the Wayans
Springer.
brothers apart from other sitcoms. Even though the show stayed funny and true to its roots, the theme song change was a reminder of how much music can mean to a show and its audience. For fans, Electric Relaxation will always be the theme song of the Wayans brothers. One big change that upset fans was the location of Pops's Diner. In the first season, Pops's Diner was in Harlem, a place full of culture and history. It felt real and connected to the characters. But in the second season, the diner moved to Rockefeller Center in Manhattan. Some fans thought this made the show lose some of its heart. They missed the authentic feel of Harlem and felt the new location didn't fit as well with the show's original vibe.
Going somewhere where the wine flows free, the women are easy, and they gamble all night long. Bingo night.
Another struggle was the lack of recognition for the show's success. Marlon Wayans spoke out about this, saying the WB network didn't give the show the credit it deserved. Did you know the Wayans brothers often had higher ratings than big shows like Friends in some cities? Despite this, the network didn't treat it like one of its top programs. Marlon felt the show helped make the WB network popular, but it never got the respect or promotion it earned. It's important to remember that the Wayans brothers wasn't just another sitcom, it was the first original sitcom on the WB network. Back then, the WB was new and trying to find an audience. The show's working title was Brother to Brother, but it was later changed to the Wayans brothers. It was part of a big night of shows, including Unhappily Ever After and The Parenthood.
I remember that.
This lineup helped put the WB on the map. Despite these struggles, the Wayans brothers remains a favorite for many fans.
Of course.
Talking about Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones are still out there
Get
making
your
that
dude.
paper.
Did you know Sean and Marlon Wayans had to fight hard to cast John Witherspoon?
What?
Diner was in Harlem, a place full of culture and history. It felt real and connected to the characters. But in the second season, the diner moved to Rockefeller Center in Manhattan. Some fans thought this made the show lose some of its heart. They missed the authentic feel of Harlem and felt the new location didn't fit as well with the show's original vibe.
Going somewhere where the wine flows free, the women are easy, and they gamble all night long. Bingo night.
Another struggle was the lack of recognition for the show's success. Marlon Wayans spoke out about this, saying the WB network didn't give the show the credit it deserved. Did you know the Wayans brothers often had higher ratings than big shows like Friends in some cities? Despite this, the network didn't treat it like one of its top programs. Marlon felt the show helped make the WB network popular, but it never got the respect or promotion it earned. It's important to remember that the Wayans brothers wasn't just another sitcom, it was the first original sitcom on the WB network. Back then, the WB was new and trying to find an audience. The show's working title was Brother to Brother, but it was later changed to the Wayans brothers. It was part of a big night of shows, including Unhappily Ever After and The Parenthood.
I know that one.
This lineup helped put the WB on the map. Despite these struggles, the Wayans brothers remains a favorite for many fans.
Talking about Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones are still out there making that paper.
Did you know Sean and Marlon Wayans had to fight hard to cast John Witherspoon as their dad in the Wayans brothers?
What?
The network bosses didn't think he was the right guy for the role. Can you believe that?
Nah.
But Sean and Marlon stood their ground. They knew
course, he's
Witherspoon was
hilarious.
perfect for the part, and they refused to back down. John Witherspoon, or Pops, as many fans lovingly call him, was a comedy legend. He made people laugh in movies like Boomerang, Friday and Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yes.
He was also in TV shows like The Boondocks and Black Jesus.
Yes.
But his role as Pops in the Wayans brothers became one of his most famous and loved roles.
All right. Your mom's mom is coming in town, and I got to get out of here.
When Sean and Marlon were working on the show, they were clear about one thing. John Witherspoon had to play their dad. However, the NBC network didn't agree. They wanted someone else, even suggesting Danny Glover. Now, Danny Glover is great, but Sean and Marlon couldn't see him yelling, "Get in here!" or acting like the hilarious, over-the-top dad they envisioned. They believed Witherspoon brought something special no one else could. Sean once shared this story at Witherspoon's funeral in 2019. He said that when NBC tried to push another actor on them, they simply said, "Nope, that's our Pops. Take it or leave it." NBC decided not to pick up the show, which could have been a disaster. But then Warner Brothers stepped in. They agreed to cast Witherspoon as Pops, and the rest is history.
That's gonna be our Pops right there. And we were little boys, but we knew that that dude was gonna be our dad.
Can you imagine the Wayans brothers without John Witherspoon?
Hell no.
He brought so much heart and laughter to the show. His funny lines, big personality, and lovable energy made Pops unforgettable. The Wayans brothers saw his talent and wouldn't let anyone else take that spot. When John Witherspoon passed away on October 29th, 2019, the comedy world was heartbroken.
Of course.
He left behind a legacy of laughter and unforgettable performances. Sean and Marlon's decision to fight for him showed not just their love for him as an actor, but also their understanding of what made the Wayans brothers so special.
Look, he's even splurging some money for a brand new suit.
This is not a suit. This is my coffin.
Without John Witherspoon, the show wouldn't have been the same. Pops was the glue that held it all together. Sean and Marlon took a risk, and it paid off. Fans will always remember John Witherspoon as the hilarious, wisecracking, and loving dad who made us all laugh. Comedy is meant to make people laugh, but sometimes it can also stir up mixed feelings. The slapstick humor and over-the-top antics in certain shows have been loved by many. People enjoy the silliness, funny movements, and exaggerated jokes. However, not everyone feels the same. Some believe these types of comedy rely too much on stereotypes or physical gags. This can make the humor feel repetitive or even offensive to some viewers.
You couldn't call?
Huh? But there's no phones? Oh, let me guess, your finger's broken? Huh?
The Wayans brothers brought a unique and edgy style to the world of comedy. Their jokes often pushed boundaries, which made some people laugh, but also made others uncomfortable. Finding a studio to support their vision wasn't easy at first. Many studios were nervous about taking a risk on their type of humor. They worried that it might upset people or fail to attract a big audience. This hesitation didn't stop the Wayans brothers, though. Instead, it showed how determined they were to stick to their style. They believed in their work, even when it wasn't for everyone. Their comedy aimed to shine a light on real-life issues, but through a playful and outrageous lens. This boldness won them fans who appreciated their honesty and willingness to take risks. Still, the criticism can't be ignored. Some argue that their jokes sometimes went too far or leaned too heavily on stereotypes.
Tired of your audience dropping into lurk mode?
What
Struggling to keep them active?
While humor based on stereotypes might seem funny at first, it can also be hurtful or offensive. Over time, audiences have become more aware of how comedy can impact different groups of people. This has led to more conversations about what's okay to joke about and what crosses the line. The challenge with comedy is finding a balance. It should be funny and entertaining, but also mindful of how it affects others. The Wayans brothers' style sparked a lot of these conversations. It showed that comedy could be more than just laughter. It could also make people think.
I don't know me, I'm crazy, boy! I'm crazy! Brooklyn, boy, Brooklyn!
Now, in 1999, fans were left confused and upset because the show didn't get a chance to say goodbye properly. After 5 years and over 100 episodes, the network abruptly canceled the Wayans brothers without giving it a final episode. There was no big moment to wrap up the characters' stories, no emotional goodbye for fans to remember. The cancellation came during the summer of 1999, leaving everyone surprised, including the cast. For many Black-led TV shows at the time, this kind of treatment wasn't unusual. Unfortunately, they often didn't get the respect they deserved. Sean and Marlon Wayans didn't let this setback stop them. They moved on to bigger projects in Hollywood, but they didn't forget how the Wayans brothers ended. Sean even joked about it in their 2000 movie Scary Movie. In one scene, his character says, "And the Wayans brothers was a good show, man. It was a good-ass show, and we didn't even get a final episode." Fans appreciated this moment because it showed the brothers understood their frustration. Even though the show ended without closure, it's still remembered as a classic.
Of
The
course,
Wayans
it's going to
brothers
be.
made people laugh and brought Sean and Marlon's comedic talent to millions of homes.
Deadass.
Fans may never get the ending they hoped for, but the memories of the show live on. It was, as Sean said, a good-ass show.
It really was.
Stupid now! You trying to sabotage me?
Q and John Witherspoon. Speaking in an interview with This Is 50 and Young Jack Thriller, the late comedian seemingly revealed the real issues that led to the cancellation. One of them was issues of pay. Though he didn't mention how much he earned, one can easily deduce that his salary was nothing to write home about. He took the issue up with the producers, who promised to increase his wages once they hit a certain milestone. When it was time for the increment, the producers allegedly offered him a contract that was way below what he was expecting, so he rejected it. He might not have stated it, but it definitely affected his attitude towards work, because it's kind of discouraging to put your all into a venture and not be adequately compensated, especially when the venture is super successful. To give you an idea of what he would have received at the time, here's John Witherspoon talking about how much he was paid for his role in the 1995 movie Friday. Of course, Friday was Ice Cube's movie, and he didn't have enough money at the time. But New Cinema signed on and pumped $2 million into the production, at least according to Witherspoon. The entire production blew the box office records, yielding a whopping $300 million. However, John claims he received none of that money because, in his own words, Hollywood doesn't come back to pay bonuses. Sadly, John Witherspoon's issue is a common phenomenon that affects almost every Black actor or actress in Hollywood.
Then there's Pretty Woman. Hated it.
The Wayans family created shows like In Living Color and hit parody movies like Scary Movie. But their sitcom, The Wayans Brothers, often didn't get the same praise. People compared it to these bigger projects and said it wasn't as good. Still, the show had its charm, and played a big role in launching Sean and Marlon Wayans into Hollywood. The Wayans brothers gave Sean and Marlon a chance to show their talent. It
Wait,
wasn't
they
just
came
a
out with
sitcom.
Hold up. They came out with Dance Flick? I didn't know that. I did not know that.
It was like their training ground. They learned about acting, writing, and producing. Even though the show ended after 5 seasons, it set the stage for their future success. While working on the show, the brothers were already making moves in Hollywood. In 1996, they co-wrote and starred in Don't Be a Menace to South Central, while drinking your juice in the
favorite.
hood.
I can
Often
watch that
just called
over and
Don't Be a
over and
Menace.
over again.
The movie made $20 million, proving they had what it took to make people laugh on the big screen too.
What you said about my
After
mama?
the Wayans brothers ended, Sean and Marlon kept climbing. In 2000, they co-starred, co-wrote, and co-produced Scary Movie.
Hey, yo, dog. Does this shirt make me look gay?
It became a massive hit, earning $278 million worldwide on a small $19 million budget. The sequel, Scary Movie 2, brought in another $140 million. They didn't stop there. In 2004, they made White Chicks, a comedy about two undercover FBI agents pretending to be rich
I love that
women.
fucking movie.
The movie made over $113 million and became one of the top comedy hits that year.
Yes.
2 years later, they created Little Man, which also earned over $100 million worldwide.
Yeah.
Marlon Wayans has said the sitcom was a big learning experience. He explained, "We were young kids from the projects of Manhattan creating, producing, and starring in our own show. It helped us grow as artists and gave us the skills to become movie stars. The show may not have gotten as much attention, but for Sean and Marlon, it was the foundation of their success." Now let's delve into some behind-the-scenes facts that you don't know about the show.
Isn't that the same place you got the hip?
Mm-hmm. 2 more easy payments and they're all mine.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't with this.
My, look at you two. So handsome, getting so big.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you took out to my side of the family. Otherwise, you might have ended up looking like Homie the Clown here.
Boys, I know, I promise, but does Dracula know you?
Did you know Jeanette Dubois was younger than John Witherspoon, even though she played his mother-in-law on the Wayans brothers? Yes,
What?
it's true. She was 3 years younger than him. That might surprise you since she looked much older in the show.
Yeah.
The makeup team did an amazing job making her look like an older grandma. Jeanette Dubois was already a big name in Hollywood before she joined the Wayans brothers in its 3rd season. She had a long and successful career as an actress. Many people remember her as Willona Woods on Good Times,
Of course.
the funny and stylish neighbor of the Evans family. She was on the show from 1974 to 1979.
God.
Dubois didn't just act, she also had a beautiful singing voice. She co-wrote and performed the theme song for the Jeffersons, called Movin' On Up. If you've ever heard it, you know it's one of the catchiest songs in TV history.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It still puts a smile on people's faces to this day.
Yeah, of
When
course.
Jeanette joined the Wayans brothers, she played Grandma Ellington, the grandmother of Sean and Marlon Williams. She was also Pops' mother-in-law. Her character and Pops didn't get along, which made for some very funny moments. Their back-and-forth arguments
Break
always
yourself,
had viewers
fool.
laughing. But in real life, Jeanette and John Witherspoon were good friends, and they respected each other's talent. It's amazing how Jeanette Dubois pulled off playing an older woman when she was actually younger than John Witherspoon. This is a great example of the saying, black don't
Not
crack.
the bald spot.
Even in her later years, she looked beautiful and youthful. Her talent and charm made her unforgettable on screen. Jeanette Dubois gave us so many great performances during her life. She made us laugh, sang songs we still love, and showed how versatile she was as an actress. Her role in the Wayans brothers was just another example of her incredible skills and dedication to her craft. If you remember watching the Wayans brothers, you know it's full of running jokes that keep the laughs coming. Sean is always chasing women. Marlon struggles with his acting dreams. Pops cuts corners in his diner while wearing eccentric clothes. And Dee is on the hunt for a man. But one of the funniest and most mysterious gags in the show is the fact that Sean and Marlon's mother, Pops' wife, never appears in any episode.
Never.
This wasn't because the writers forgot about her. In fact, some episodes focused on Pops' marriage. One story even had Sean and Marlon thinking Pops might be cheating on their mom. But despite the talk about her, we never actually see her on screen. Somehow, this made the jokes even funnier. The audience was left to imagine what she might be like, and her absence became part of the charm of the show. There's no official explanation for why Sean and Marlon's mother never showed up.
It doesn't matter.
It
It was
could have been
still
a creative
hilarious.
choice by the writers to keep the focus on the father-son relationship and the brothers' adventures. Leaving her unseen gave the show a unique twist and kept viewers guessing. It also created an interesting dynamic. Pops would talk about his wife, and the brothers would react as if she was very real to them, but she remained a mystery to the audience. This made her an invisible but important part of the family. The show also had some interesting behind-the-scenes moments. For example, did you know Marlon Wayans was supposed to play Robin in the Batman movies?
What?
He missed out on the role, but he brought a bit of Batman to his sitcom. Adam West, the original Batman from the 1960s TV show, made a cameo in season 3 as a TV show host. You might know Scott Baio from Happy Days or
yeah.
Charles in Charge,
Yeah.
but he also directed 4 episodes of The Wayans Brothers in 1996. His
What?
work on the show even opened doors for him to direct other black sitcoms like The Jamie Foxx Show and The Parkers.
Fire.
Glenn Turman, a well-known actor from Cooley High and
Yes.
A Different World, directed several episodes starting in season 3. He later worked with Marlon again on the Netflix movie Sextuplets.
That's
The
hilarious.
mystery of the Wayans brothers' mother adds to the charm of the show. By keeping her off-screen, the writers let viewers use their imagination while focusing on the wild and funny antics of the rest of the family.
He said you was whack. He said that. He said Vanilla Ice was better than you. Vanilla.
The Wayans brothers were once everywhere on
Yeah, he
TV
keeps
and
saying
in
the
movies.
Wines brothers.
But today, they aren't as big in the comedy world as they used to be. You might wonder why that is. Well,
They
after
still
their
hilarious.
huge success with In Living Color, they focused more on movies. Keenan Ivory Wayans starred in A Low Down Dirty Shame, and Sean and Marlon worked together on the funny film Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. Their success didn't stop there. In the 2000s, Marlon led comedies like Scary Movie, White Chicks, and Little Man. Little Man didn't do well in theaters at first, but later it became popular on Netflix. However, as time went on, their style of comedy started to fade. By 2009, their movie Dance Flick didn't do well at all.
That shit was
It only
hilarious.
made back a small amount of its $25 million budget. Comedy was changing, and it seemed like the Wayans brand of silly humor wasn't connecting with audiences anymore. Keenan even mentioned this change when he tried to bring back In Living Color with a reboot. He said, "I just feel like we're in a different time," explaining that the world of comedy had shifted. So while the Wayans brothers didn't disappear, they found themselves in a time where their comedy wasn't the biggest thing in entertainment anymore. They're still around, but things have just changed over the years.
Listen, I love the Wings brothers. I will watch that show over and over and over and over. All episodes, every single one of them. You hear me? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It's your boy Bear. Comment, like, subscribe. Comment what you want to see more. I'm gonna put my Reddit down there, and y'all let me know. Post some videos, something, so I can, react to it. And y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. More of these will be coming soon with Cam. I'm currently in the process of moving, so I won't be, doing any videos anytime soon. I'll holla at you. I love you guys. Peace.